Good morning, millionaires, and welcome to the Julie Show, the place, the show where you can sit in and engage, where your millionaire soul can grow and glow. Welcome back to my show, and I want to encourage you all to feel free to message me. Add this show to your repertoire and come in live, 7:30 a.m. Pacific. You can come in, share who you are, where you're from, and when we do our readings of the day, right now we're reading Fire Starter Sessions, a soulful and practical guide to creating success on your own terms. We're reading through Danielle Laporte's book, and when we read through, you can take the time to engage and reflect and share your own relevant point of view, your own insights. So I welcome you to message me at successquoteme@gmail.com and let me know if you're interested. And perhaps you have a healing tip or a financial tip that you would like to share that day. We'll discuss that if that's something you do. All right, so let's dive in. Let's dive into our healing tip, brought to you by sparklebomb.com. That is my main business. I'm mobile and I work from home, and it's healing massage. And I've been practicing for over 25 years. So therefore, in my own self-healing, in healing many people, I have accumulated a lot of insight and wisdom regarding self-healing, alternative healing that's effective, not just fantasy, and alternative healing that is even more effective than the average answers that are out there from a medical standpoint. And don't get me wrong, sometimes medical stuff is necessary or helpful, but a lot of the very basic healing and healing that is preventative of disease is kind of not put out there so much. So I want to share a healing tip. And today we're going to get into the neck stretches again. So I'm actually going to stretch neck with you. Right? Okay, so yesterday we stretched our neck and I was saying how important it is. And this one will stretch right between your shoulder blades. If you use the gravity, the weight of your arms to gently pull your spine. And you know what, at first, it may take a while before this really loosens up, depending on how tight it is. You want to do that one for about 30 seconds. What's up? Alrighty. So, and I'm going to show you 3 more stretches that you can use. Now, you can use these when you wake up in the morning. It's a great time because, you know, you may have been lying in your bed and got kind of stiff in your neck. So you want to make sure you're sitting up fairly straight. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. And use the gravity and the weight of your arms. So you place your hand on your temple and you allow the weight of your arm to pull and stretch out your neck right here. Pull this and it may be very, very tight, but every time you stretch, it gets better. And like I said, at first, it may take a few days before you feel like it's really opening up because some people are really tight in there. So this one is where you're pulling your head, your ear goes to the shoulder, right? Can you see that? Ear to the shoulder. Yes, yeah, I'm feeling the stiffness. And then, so when you're over this way, turn your eyes towards your shoulder, downward, and then again, you're pulling all the way behind the shoulder blade here. You're stretching and elongating these muscles and opening them up. And if you don't stretch, if you go work out and you didn't stretch, you're putting more tension in there. And it's not a good feeling. This is probably the most common area that people have a lot of tension in, is their shoulders and their neck. Oh, it feels so good to start getting circulation and blood flow in there. Now keep your position like that to the side, but turn your head so you're looking up at the sky. And again, use the weight. Oh, you'll feel like a whole nother set of muscles in your neck. Some underneath your skull, and some of them in here again. And make sure again that you're sitting up straight, fairly decently. Keeping your shoulders straight. Otherwise, you're not going to truly stretch this. You're going to sort of go with it. But show yourself where your limit is, where you're at. Each stretch. So there's 3 stretches to each side, right? Each stretch, you just want to wait there for like 30 seconds. Count to 30 slowly. And slowly come up, because you may feel a lot of tension. And just be patient with yourself. One of these every day is just going to start changing things. And it may be just like when you start flossing your teeth and it hurts at first, for the first little while. That's kind of what happens when you start changing what's going on in your neck. This is definitely going to make you realize what kind of shape your neck is in, and your shoulders, if there's tension in there or not. You're like, oh, I don't feel anything. Well, if you can't actually get your head to you can't actually stretch this out there very much, it might be that your nerves are actually kind of dead in there, because circulation is cut off so much from the tension. So again, just use the weight of your arm and like try to relax your head and your neck. Don't try to help your arm. Let the gravity stretch it out. Otherwise, then you're making this muscle work. And what you want it to do is relax and stretch. Whew. And that's the same when you go to massage. A good practitioner, one that you really trust, what the object is that you relax your neck and shoulders and your head. And when they're gonna move your head around, you let them. Don't try to help them, because they're trying to stretch out your neck muscles. So don't try to help them lift your head. Just relax and let them stretch it out. And then face downwards. I'm stretching along here, into the shoulder. This is a great way to really start your day, especially if you're going to go work out. Don't skip these stretches. You're going to go work out, you need to stretch so you don't jerk anything, and so that you get the full potential strength in your muscle. And then turn and look upwards toward the sky. Oh. Make sure you still got your ear going downward there. Not backwards. Stretch. How you guys feeling? So we're going to start the fire beside the fire here. Fire starting. It's June, guys. We are halfway through the year. So we're 6 months in. So take a moment. We're moving into the financial motivation. This is coming to you from successquoteme.com. If you want your free financial analysis, you want to sit down and take an honest look at your finances, see if you're on track with your goals, then you want to visit successquoteme.com and you want to subscribe. You'll get this show into your inbox, but you'll also get a connection to having an expert sit down, look at your finances with you at no obligation, no cost. You work with me and my husband and possibly some other experts if you're needing other experts at no cost. So, the financial motivation of the day. Financial motivation of the day is regarding that June is midway through, and have a reflection. Are you feeling burnt out? Because it's been 6 months of you going, I'm running for my goals. I'm running for my goals. And did you run around your goals? Did you hit your goals? Did you hurdle over some obstacles? Did you do some necessary work you didn't know you needed to do? Did you pay anything off? I want you to just stop comparing yourself to what other people are doing and their goals, because it's all about sitting down with yourself and asking yourself, ooh, am I living out my best potential? Some days, some weeks, we get a little burnt out. And about midway through the year, well, summer's starting, come on. And we're just going to groove away and like let go of overthinking. Did I hit my goals? I don't know. Physically, financially, mentally, because you're growing your money mind, right? Your wealthy, healthy, happy money mind. Did you move mentally? Did you move emotionally? Did you grow spiritually? Actually reflect and look, take a look. If you've got notes or you've got stuff on your calendar where you said, this is my goals. This is, first of all, what my monthly money goal was in January for this year. And are you anywhere near that? Do you know it's possible to be right on with your money monthly goal? Now, if you said something outrageous and you've never been there before, you've got to act a whole lot different to get there, and you're probably going to need a mentor to guide you to get there. But if you're like, geez, I didn't really accomplish much, may have grown a bit, may have let go of a lot of fear, may have moved emotionally, my relationships may have improved. I notice all those tiny details that are positive. Jot it down. Say, what have I done between January and June? Have I earned any money? Can I duplicate that? Have I ignored something where it was something I enjoyed? Have I been participating in things I enjoy? Do I still feel limited? So have a reflection on yourself, right? And between now and June 10th, so next Wednesday, I'm going to keep going into this sensation of refueling your motivation, since it's halfway through the year. And how are you stacking up against yourself? And really get honest with yourself, and like maybe remove some obstacles and say, hold on, my life's slipping away. Am I on track? Or am I overachieving? Am I doing too much of something that isn't actually my goals? Or are you going fast? And even if you're going fast and hitting your goals, sometimes you just feel a little burnt out and you don't know how to keep yourself motivationally strong, right? Feel that boost. So you don't want to let doubt creep in and start sort of putting some weeds in your gardens and drowning out what is positive. Whether you've done a little or a lot on yourself, get those weeds out of there that are blocking you from hitting your goals. Ask yourself, hold on, what is my actual goals and what's blocking me? It's usually some thoughts going on. It usually has nothing to do with what's going out there. It's usually starting right in where your thoughts are. And I suggest that between now and tomorrow morning, you review your progress. Take a moment, at least 30 minutes, sit down and calculate, okay, what do I notice? What do I like that's going on and functioning according to what my goal and my aim was since January? And what goals have I hit financially? Am I anywhere near my financial goal? Do I have the insight of how to reach my financial goal? And am I happy with that? Why am I not moving forward with that? Do I have too many plates that I'm trying to spin? As often an entrepreneur's distraction, especially one who's like, oh, I see an opportunity. Oh, I see an opportunity. And you see the opportunity because you have it in you to see financially beneficial and as well as spiritually beneficial and satisfying opportunities. But if you have too many and not one of them is running or functioning properly or feeding itself financially, you may need to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What is the heart of my goals? Let's get back on track. Let's pick no more than 3 things that I want functioning financially. And even that, if you don't delegate, even that may be too much. So then scale it back and be like, I need one of these to be making money and be serving the products or the information, serving and functioning and taking care of a team, maybe whatever it is. Maybe you need to focus on just one to hit your money goal. Really sit down and assess what's been going on since January, because you're midway through and you got to review so that you're not keep fumbling along if you are fumbling along or taking on too much. How can you reassess? Then you will get that refueling and that motivation to move forward for the rest of the year and actually not completely slack off all summer, that you're actually managing your business and your income and your investments. And if you don't know where to start with all that, if you still like, I've got this debt, I don't know how to clear it, I need an extra income stream, then you want to message me. You want to go to successquoteme.com and you want to come see our open houses. We have them Tuesday nights, Saturday mornings, and take a look at the presentation or sit down with myself and my husband and have a look at your own circumstance and see how can you tweak it? How can you get where you want to go faster? Maybe there are some insights that could really, 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 really help you. As I have transformed my financial circumstances from being in a high interest debt in the fall to now not being in high interest debt at all. It's amazing what you can do. So let's get into today's what's more real, facts or feelings. The fact is, if you look at your bank account, the fact is that's how much in there. The fact is, if you look at your bills, that's the fact, that's how much you owe. Are facts more real than feelings? The fact is, your partner loves you, your kids love you. The fact is, but then how are you feeling? And ask yourself, are your feelings or are facts driving your life? What's more real? The fact is, the sky is blue. Are facts transformable? We like the sky blue. Why would we change it? But what if it went into a smog color? Are facts transformable? Possibly. What if the sky was reflecting gucky, gucky, gucky toxics? It might change. And did that come from feelings or did it come from facts? What's driving your life right now? Feelings are very real and they come from where your thoughts are at. Those are some great questions, some great reflections, right? Because even some animal that may be going extinct, now it might be very difficult to bring back an extinct animal, but it's possible that an animal that we thought was extinct isn't actually extinct. And then you could bring it back. So facts are transformable. Feelings are transformable. And I ask you this, what is the most important feeling? I would say happiness is the most important feeling. And I mean like a real, true, deep, full, honest happiness. And I'm sure we can always increase happiness and how it looks and how powerful it is. Happiness is a very unshakable truth. And if happiness is driving your life, It really walks along and dissolves a lot of doubt. So don't let anyone disturb your happiness. Don't let them disturb your happiness. You need to cultivate happiness and let it drive. Let it grow and fuel your motivation to change any fact into more of what you want it to be. Fact is, you live in this house. Could that change? Yes, it could change. And it might not be that the house is bad at all. It just could change. But is happiness driving? So what's more real, facts or feelings? And we're going to get into our reading of the day. Ready? I'm going to start a tiny bit late this morning, but you will never know because you're going to watch this later. So facts, feelings over facts, right? My Swiss friend, aka Bruno Z Hot Swiss Man, wow, tells me that it's considered rude in his homeland to ask someone what they do for a living as soon as you meet them. Too forward, he says. How do you say in English? It's tacky. I don't entirely agree, but I appreciate the romance of a more circuitous approach. Eventually, we all get around to wondering what someone does for a living. The problem with introducing a conversation with this question is that the answer can shut down a more meaningful exchange. We're prone to put people in categories according to their jobs. Winner, loser, somewhat intriguing, totally relatable. There's a quick, sure fix for this dilemma. The question, how does it feel to... I scored a last-minute ticket to a Broadway show and during intermission got to chatting with my seat neighbor. She talked about having come with a school bus of kids who were tucked off in the balcony. Are you a teacher, I guessed? I'm the school principal. We drive up from Philly once a year to bring theater kids to a show. They love it. We chatted about the thrill of live theater in New York City. So how does it feel to be the school principal? I circled back to her. She stopped, lifted her eyebrows in soft surprise, and shook her head. I've been doing this for 15 years, and I don't think anyone has ever asked me how I felt about it. We both smiled quietly, nodding in recognition. I stayed quiet. It's still a privilege, she replied, straightening up her neck scarf. I still feel honored. We weren't strangers anymore. What do people thank you for most often? Pay attention. What did they come to you for or say about you? Most frequently positive or negative? Create a habit of noticing where and when appreciation comes to you in your life and work. Is it always in a particular realm? For example, caretaking, solution finding, listening, creative thinking, beauty making. Gratitude is a feedback loop that will show you where you are thriving. The gratitude you receive from others is a reflection of your genius. Burning answers. I feel powerful when I look hot. When I'm talking about something that I know a lot about. When I'm clear and rooted in a place of clarity, there's a balance between heart and intellect, spirit and form. I feel really awesome at getting things started. When I'm writing a piece of work that I know is supposed to be born, making love, making a space beautiful. When I'm willing to walk away from a deal, swimming, I feel on fire when I am dancing, and it makes me feel like nothing else. I get really excited but terrified when I'm performing on stage. When I'm paying for my son's first year of school, it feels like I'm doing the right thing. After I make a green smoothie, I feel useful when I can lead a team or a discussion. I used to train volunteers to counsel survivors of sexual assault. And those weekends made me feel so incredibly useful and helpful. Planning trips or ideas or events. There are times in my life when I've just been in the flow and it seemed like everything I did was exactly the right thing. It's that place where everyday life thrills me to the core. I can get there by filling up my time with the things that I love doing and the people who I love. When do you feel powerful, passionate, free, incredibly useful, excited, inspired? You want to live and earn from this zone, right? Powerful, passionate, free, incredibly useful, excited, inspired. Please say yes. When you're in this passion zone, you lose track of time or you'd work for free. It might make your body feel stronger. It makes you feel energized. Aha. What do you think your form of genius is? What are you amazing at, work or life related? Genius is the ability to receive from the universe. I Ching. It always breaks my heart a little when someone doesn't think that they're amazing at anything in particular. It pulls on every maternal impulse I have, and I want to get all Dolly Parton and say, but God don't make junk, sugar pie. God done gave everyone a gift, a coat of many colors, baby. If you're in that gray zone, wondering what could possibly be exceptional about you, then the best place to begin is by investigating what turns you on in your everyday and fantasy life. It's in those places that you'll start to see your own insight emerge. Can you think of a better assignment? Start investigating what makes you excited. What are you daydreaming about? What kind of ingenious ideas or what kind of skills that when you're using them, you're like, wow, I feel so energized. Burning answers. I'm a genius because I can inspire others to take action when no one else can. I'm an excellent systems creator. I'm deeply insightful. I can see problems in a few seconds, and something in me can quickly draw a path to the solution. I'm the best gift giver ever. I always know what someone will love. I'm a fabulous, loving mother. I can tear up the dance floor. I'm able to break down an extremely complicated process so pretty much anyone can do it. My form of genius is using my intuition with most everything I do. I'm the choreographer of awesome customer service. When I'm in process with someone or group I am on, and am guided to move and speak to the context in front of me. My system senses, and then I make choices based on this intuition. I could sell ice to an Eskimo. I see blocks of energy as form and density. I never hold back. I feel the energy within and in the field around someone and can act accordingly. I meet people right where they are and coach them into breakthrough terrain. I can tell stories that make big, even overwhelmingly big issues relevant to people. These are burning answers within yourself. If you can get clear, of course, there's not just one living in you, but it's good to get clear on your most primary, most potent one, the one that's like, wow, yes, very, very yes, 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 right? For instance, I could have a very frazzled, tight, tense person walk in, set themselves up on my table, little unsure of themselves, and within 10 minutes, hear them have a big sigh, a deep sigh of relief, working on their back and their muscles, and I can see them relax, trusting me, because I can feel and I can see what I feel, and my hands heat up, and the energy flows through me, and I instinctively mesmerize those muscles until the knots start to dissolve. And by the time that person, their treatment is over, they stand up and they are brand new them. They are feeling fabulous. And I feel incredible. People will think, oh, you must be so tired. Like the other day, I offered my massage because I was like, yeah, I don't want to lift. I don't want to be lifting. And there was this moving party for our brand new office, our finance office. You've got to come see it. It's gorgeous. I'm so excited to show it off. I'll be playing secretary this month, so got to come see it. It's very suave. Besides the fact that we have incredible, mind-blowing, miraculous information shooting all the time. Anyways, they were having a moving party, and I was like, my whole being was like, I don't want to move. And, you know, some people are going to be like, yeah, I don't want to move. I wanted to help people that were putting all their muscles into moving. I wanted to help them feel better at the end of the day. So I trusted that this is what I bring to the table, literally. And I was able to help some people out of some really bad recovery moments of moving stuff, right? So in that way, I was able to help. So trust what your gifts are. And even if you don't see like, I don't see where I fit in, find yourself and you'll find where you fit in, because that's how you function and move and motivation, and how your skills show up and how you enjoy your life. And people get to enjoy what you do. And that's my little story of the day. Thank you guys for showing up and watching this video. Leave your reflection and your comments below. Since you won't be seeing this live, this is probably a recording. But send in how this show is really helping you see some stuff in yourself. And even still, if you discover this is what my skill is, this is something that really energizes me and what people really are grateful to me, it comes up a lot, and feel free to share that in the comments below. And even still, feel free to share the link to who you are, what you do. If you've got a blog, or if you've got a website, I encourage you to share. Even if you've got a Facebook, you want some Facebook friends. Okay, guys, so subscribe if you want to get these to your inbox, and like it just to let me know you really like these, because I want to keep going and I want to know you're out there getting a lot out of this. Have a great day, guys. Go out there and millionize your life.